From Cartoon Lovers ZXC. You may have noticed on my last Amphibia video that I did not talk about True Colors on my Season 2 review. That's because this mess deserves its own interview with itself. My gosh, 19 plot lines. What a chaotic mess. By the time you get invested in a plot line, it's over with. The show starts with a flashback to Earth where we find out Marcy gave Sasha and Anne the idea to take the Calamity Box to Amphibia, hoping to escape her parents wanting to move. B. Sasha betrays Anne again as soon as they re-meet with the king and a fight breaks out. Grime breaks the king's leg and sends Andreas to jail, then throws Anne, at Marcy, and the other frogs in the slammer. Then Livia and Yunnan have to come in and save the gang. They hang out at, Foul. Even kind of contradict their own show. Marcy kind of makes fun of how the show does have too many plot lines by having to take a deep breath to explain how many things they need to resolve. Anne ends the friendship with Sasha. We break Andreas out of the slammer after a quick battle. Anne is trying to help Sprig shut the gate. Sasha discovers the king is evil. Anne has no reason to trust Sasha. Marcy gave a hint that she was lonely by saying, "Don't you wish that our adventures could last forever?" And Anne just quickly dropped that storyline. Sasha rips a painting of Andreas doing good and reveals that he has sinister motives. Surprised no one else saw that painting underneath that wholesome one. Sasha went to go talk to Anne, but Anne started a sword fight. Luckily, Grime had given Sasha a second sword so she could dual wield as a wonderful present in honor of their ruling Newtopia. Sasha fights Anne again. Boy, does Anne not hold back. And you would think Sasha would be the stronger one, seeing as she had all the sword training. But she was holding back on purpose because she didn't want to fight Anne. She was trying to tell Anne, hey, the king is kind of suspicious. But she kind of was stammering, so that's why she didn't get the word out. Plus, I don't know if Anne would have believed her in the first place. The Toads get defeated. Andreas blows his horn and arrests Sasha and Grime. And then we got Andreas reveals his backstory, which is evil. His people conquered other galaxies. He wasn't peaceful to explore. Then we got Frobos are unleashed to strike our heroes. They fly up. We got a little stormtrooper action here. And we get some more Star Wars ripoff when it's revealed that Andreas has a flame sword. So now it's like Thanos with Darth Vader's lightsaber. Marcy reveals to have stranded them on Amphibia. Another revelation. King tries to squash a Pollywog. Yeah, he literally tried to kill Miss Pac-Man. I mean Polly. Polly grows her leg. Wow. And then the king throws Sprig out the window, even though Anne promised to give him back the Calamity Box. Anne cries and goes Super Saiyan. That couldn't be any more of a ripoff of Dragon Ball Z if you try. So you got me talking about other forms of media because there's nothing original about this. Marcy saved Sprig from falling. That was a good scene. I like that. She called Joe Sparrow. She flew down. She missed the full transformation sequence. Wouldn't it have been really cool if Sasha and Marcy were able to fight the king with their calamity powers? That idea threw out the window because they wasted their time on those temples. That should never have been a thing. They should have thought, we have these cool powers. Maybe they were given to us for a reason. We'll just charge the box in, throw away any attempts we have of defending ourselves against evil while being in this dangerous frogland. King stabs Marcy. Unforgivable. No, I do not care if you put a warning sign at the beginning of your show. That does not excuse anything. You do not, never, ever show this on a cartoon of someone getting stabbed. This is a Disney show. That crossed the line for me. Once again, it's the girls that kept their calamity powers, that they had some, like, red flags popped in their head that maybe these temples were suspicious and kind of rigged. We could have seen the other two girls keep their powers and fight Andreas, but no. Anne gets to keep her powers. Marcy and Sasha get squat. Marcy and Sasha barely got to have any screen time in all of Amphibia. It makes me so mad. You send 3 girls to Amphibia, and you only play favoritism to one of them. Don't send 3 girls to a magical land, give them all powers, and only let you see just one of them with the powers, and have one of them just hog all the spotlight. That makes me really mad. It has bad writing strategy. To end this off, and the planters get sent to Earth. I really couldn't digest anything because too many things happened at once. Now, you might be asking yourself, Robert, do you not like this episode? I like it. It's okay, but it had some unforgivable things in it. So I don't love it. I think it's just an okay season finale. To me, Reunion will always be the best season finale. I only really have a feeling that Matt Brawley had plans for just season 1, and he was just winging it on season 2. Oh boy, are we in for a treat for when I tackle season 3, or the first part of season 3 I like to call Anne's Adventures on Earth, yo, because it has really nothing to do with Amphibia. Have fun, you guys. I'm Robert from Cartoon Lovers ZX.